good intro, so I'm just gonna get right into it. I heard Mephisto's on the loose, and hell is breaking through to Earth, so let's go down there and kick his butt. Did you like how I said butt?
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex. Good times with the intro there and the motorcycle sound. So today we're gonna be taking in Ghost Rider against Mephisto, and for those of you that don't know, in the comics, these two characters, Ghost Rider and Mephisto, have a long history of clashing and being on sort of opposite sides of the table, because this actual uniform that I'm using right now is called Ghost Rider King of Hell. Man, he just went to the next phase when I did my tier 3. I just wasted my tier 3. Anyways, it's called Ghost Rider King of Hell because he takes over as the King of Hell. He takes over from Mephisto, and they actually end up banishing Mephisto to like some other place. Oh, I didn't remember to bring a healing striker. But anyways, I want to try something funny here on stage 1. Let me just rip this. So you can see there's a few things I want to talk about here right at the beginning. If we survive. There's a whole bunch of things to talk about here, but so the first thing I want to talk about is I'm gonna die. First thing I want to talk about is Ghost Rider has really slow movement speed, and that is with 5 movement speed strikers. I don't know if you guys have looked up to the top right yet, but you probably don't recognize those strikers because they're so bizarre. Those are 5 movement speed strikers. Yeah, it's a lot of damage there, Ghost Rider. Okay, I don't want to die though. So he's still really slow, despite me giving him 5 movement speed strikers. He's still really slow. The damage is really good, but Ghost Rider and Storm are basically competing for the world's slowest characters in Marvel Future Fight. They are like I don't know, man. I don't want to make any speed-based jokes, but anyways. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. This fight's not going to last very long for me to talk about anything else, really. The other thing I want to talk about that you can kind of tell is that Ghost Rider is really fragile. Now, his damage is really good, but this is stage 1, and I have 4% Pierce. His damage is really good against Mephisto, but he's very fragile. So you basically can't do what I just did. I kind of did it as a meme to see how fast Ghost Rider moves. Honestly, he's still not fast enough, which is kind of sad. He's still not fast enough, but we're going to dial this up. I'm sort of like building up to what I want to show you guys in waves. But now we're going to go ahead and actually fix up this team properly by adding in, at the very least, Venom. He, like, absolutely, there's no question about it. He needs Venom as soon as I can find Venom, actually. Just like he does for Null. So that hasn't changed. Now, you may be wondering to yourself, but Alex, Ghost Rider has a 90% chance to be immune to fire damage. Now, normally I would dismiss that 90% immunity to fire damage because any kind of immunity, whether it says like all damage immune, or whether it specifically says, you know, physical immunity, energy immunity, or an element, you know, cold immunity, fire immunity, those can all be penetrated by any skill that has all damage penetration. So you know, it says like, you know, 50% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, damage immune, invincibility. That damage immune penetration applies to all forms of damage immunity. That's why for Jessica Jones, who has a 100% chance to be mind immune, which normally means she takes 0 damage from mind-based attacks, she will still take damage from Apocalypse, from Jean Grey, because they have penetration on one of their skills. Now, if Jean Grey doesn't use her 5th skill, which is the skill that has penetration, then she won't do damage with those mind damage skills, but she still has some energy damage mixed in there, so it's different. You can see it happening in action against Jean, but you can also see the opposite against like Emma Frost, where Emma Frost is like 100% mind damage, no energy, all elemental, and Emma Frost does not have any penetration, so she actually gets hard countered by Jessica Jones. Anywho, normally I would dismiss it because I assume that all of, or the vast majority of Mephisto's attacks are going to penetrate. Turns out they don't. So you're actually going to see in this phase, you can already see it. It's orange text. Underneath all these gray text and underneath all the numbers, it says fire immunity. You can see it there. So it actually works. Isn't that so cool? I'm too far away to cancel my skills, sad. But isn't that so cool? So his fire immunity actually kind of matters, which is really dope. I actually really like that. I can really appreciate that they did that. And it actually matters against Mephisto because Mephisto has a ton of chip damage. He doesn't beat you with one. I mean, he does have at the end of the fight, he does have a very high damage skill, Usually the high damage skills are T-shaped, like, or cross-shaped. But Mephisto wears you down with low hits. You can see 500, 400, 500. But see? Literally what I was saying. He doesn't, he chips you down, but it stacks up. So you have to be on your toes at all times. You actually just died. That was kind of embarrassing. Let me go up to stage 5 now. And let's try this again. We're not going to use these goofy strikers. We're going to actually try this for real. And we're going to use actual good strikers. Another really good striker to bring along, even though Ghost Rider already has 90% fire immunity. If you want to cleanse some of those debuffs, Ancient One. Ancient One is so good as a striker. He's an insanely good striker. Uniform or no uniform, it doesn't matter. But insanely good striker for Null and for Mephisto. Basically the #1 striker in the game, I would say, after Venom for the heals. So invaluable, insanely invaluable. Okay, so let me buckle down here and actually try to beat this one properly. But yeah, that's sort of Mephisto's game, is chipping you down. And so him having the 90% fire immunity, it actually does come in handy more often than you might think. And to be honest, more often than I thought would actually come in handy. Gonna wait here and then pop 6, then pop 4. Throw the bike at him, do the 2. Okay, alright, we're already in the next phase. So yeah, Ghost Rider's damage is really hot. Very hot damage. Throw the bike at him, then do the 3. That damage, that skill right there with the T, that one does a lot of damage. But you know what? Woo! Ghost Rider's attacks do a lot of damage too. Get out of that, get out of that, get out of that. Okay. We're gonna actually pause the damage for a second here, and I'm going to... I lied. Okay, I didn't lie. Okay, go. Cyclops is probably dead. Ooh. Cyclops is not dead, but the ones that sub in for him are so slow. It's painful. All right, we actually can't attack here because he did his cute little thing, and we want to save our tier 3. Let's go. The Rider of Ghosts. I actually want to pop the Awakening skill right away. Or not the Awakening, sorry, the co-op. Wow, that damage is crazy. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So this attack will probably kill you. This purple X-shaped attack is probably a one-shot for the vast majority of characters. We are not going to pop the tier 3 because he cancels you at the end here. But we are going to pop the tier 3. Then do that to just grind him down. Oh, he got out of it. Ooh. Oh yeah, the game was even telling me to switch to Ghost Rider. The game knew. Let's go. Ha! So he did that with 2 minutes and 51 seconds left. So I can definitely go higher. He can definitely go higher than 5, which is good with 4% Pierce. The only question is, let me try 9. Let's get kind of bold with this here. The only question is, I mean, he can definitely do 9 based on the fact that I had almost 3 minutes left. He should be able to do this with like at least 30 seconds to a minute left. It's just about the survivability. Really, against Null, I think Null does, or against Mephisto, excuse me. I think Mephisto does more damage than Null, and he does damage in like a sneaky way where you're like, oh, I'm not taking much damage. I'm not really hurt, and then you blink and then you're dead. So, well, that fire immunity actually coming in kind of clutch. Let's pop the 3. Ooh, and he's not in the next phase yet. Uh-oh. Oh, he's doing the Doctor Strange thing. True, okay. So we didn't do enough damage to push him directly. Like, we usually skip this phase, right? I think if you can get him down... I think I'm going to still save the tier 3. We're just letting those poison clouds, toxic meteorites pass. Is he still not done? Wow, okay, I made a mistake. This is why you kind of need to test, right? I just didn't know how much damage because he's hiding his HP. So I didn't know how much damage he needed, right, before he was gone. Oh, there we go. You transformed, you little sneaky snake. You little sneaky snake. Welcome to hell, bro. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you? What does that even mean? Venom's so clutch. Look at those heals, man. Yeah, this attack's brutal. This spinning attack is rough, dude. This ends a lot of my runs. I feel like he's gonna... Oh, shoot. Okay, we're okay, we're okay. Gotta zip down here. Might have just sacrificed, what's his name? Yup, he's dead. Oh, Storm's dead too. Okay, this is really bad. Oh my god, Ghost Rider's dead. Oh my god. 5 and then 3. Yeah, look at that damage, but we're dead again. Wow, awesome. This is so great. Okay, so we're back in the second phase for the 3rd time now. I'm gonna do my best here to not die, but it's pretty difficult. More difficult than it looks. The damage is great with Ghost Rider, but it's really about staying alive. And unfortunately, Ghost Rider is not the best when it comes to survivability. So I think what you want to do is you want to just employ a strategy where you, yeah, let Cyclops die. That's definitely what I wanted to do. Now, what you need to do is switch when you can and kind of like bait the circle in different directions. You also need to... If you switch, the circle loses track of you. This is something that I actually do need to employ multiple times. But now we can't even switch that much, so... I think he's gonna... Yeah. Okay. It's a really tough fight. Not because of the damage, but just because of the survivability. A bunch of hits there. We basically need to maintain as close to... Yeah, man, getting absolutely slayed out here. We need to maintain as close to 100% HP as possible. And... Oh, there's healing over there. Yeah. Perfect. Nice. Nice. Okay, yeah. These stuns are not too bad to dodge. Gotta move away from that. Oh man, he's so slow though. He's so painfully slow. Movement speed is actually necessary. Actually legitimately necessary. Oh, he's enraged now. This is gonna be interesting. You gotta run kind of behind him a little bit. But as you can see, doesn't always work out. Ah, I just lost oh, we got so lucky. I was gonna say we just lost Storm. Because when the rage meter runs out, he kills one of your characters. So that would have been lights for Storm. Looking like hell in here. So it's really going to matter where this first... Whoa, this is obviously bugged. It's really going to matter where this first thing is. And of course, it's right next to Mephisto. We're also switching to Storm in case she's not going to make it. Although she is. Nice. Okay, this is trippy. Obviously, the devs have to fix this. It's kind of funny, though, that we're getting to see it. Okay, he's enraged again. Nice, we get the first one. Man, Ghost Rider is actually slower than Storm. Oh, we're going to run out of time. I just realized. Oh no, I was so focused on this that I didn't even realize we're gonna run out of time. Oh no, what did I do? Dang. Dang. Well, that was a good fight. That was a good... I gotta practice more, I guess. Man, yeah, that's a good fight. So he can't quite do stage 9. We spent a lot of time running around. And the thing is, I think I actually have to switch the team. I actually don't think I can bring along Cyclops. Cyclops is actually really slow too. He's not quite as slow as Ghost Rider and Storm, but he's also slow. So I think what I need to do is bring in a really fast character to be a leadership. So Sentry is super fast. He just zips around the arena, and he actually does provide not only the debuff lead, which will give me more survivability because it'll cleanse all that fire burning damage, but when you do get debuffed, you get a 30% all attack. It's not quite as good as the 35%. It's actually 65%. It's nowhere near as good as the 65% that Cyclops is providing. It's actually 70% that Cyclops is providing because he also has the X-Men leader passive, like team up ability with Storm and the 5% max HP. But there's nothing to do about it, right? If you're not going to win anyways, right? Why keep banging your head against the wall with the same team? Maybe if I had played more aggressively and Cyclops has survived, and Cyclops could run around and hit those 5 corners faster, but maybe I need to switch some of the strikers. But yeah, it's a really difficult fight. Ghost Rider is just a little bit too slow to maybe make it work on stage 9. He absolutely has the damage, but without more movement speed, he's got a base 104. He's gonna need like 130% movement speed to make it work. And even then, I gave him 30% movement speed, and he still wasn't fast enough. So yeah, I don't know exactly what he needs to get those legs moving. He should be able to get on the bike and move even faster, in my opinion. But anyways, let me know what you guys think of Ghost Rider versus Mephisto. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.